45 kilometers done. Now we gotta go back home. First casualty. I just went over a railroad crossing and the ones here are so deep. Totally slashed the tire. Almost ate shit, but I recovered. I was able to, did a bit of swerving, sliding. Tires completely destroyed. Now I gotta do the walk of shame home. So today we have a VO2 Max workout to do, and it's 10 minutes warm up. There are 4 sets of 3 minutes at a 4-minute pace. We got a 2-minute recovery in between each set. Let's go. Did a 7.89 kilometers. Average pace was 4:49. Hit all the targets, which is good. This week has been pretty hectic. I mean, I feel like I have been I haven't done a lot this week. Wednesday, I was supposed to swim. I just wasn't arsed. I'm not even gonna lie. Just was not feeling it. It was a stressful day at work and I just didn't want to do it. But I did do my run instead, which at least that's something. And then yesterday, I did a strength session in the morning. There was a lot of hang, squat, clean and jerks. And I guess on the last set that I did, the last rep, I tweaked my lower scapula neck area. Who's calling me? Thanks. Anyway, so I couldn't turn my neck yesterday. And so because of that, I couldn't swim either. It's either I suffer or I drown. And I wasn't feeling either one of those yesterday. So I had to skip it. We've had no swimming this week, which is a great situation to be in. I'm gonna try and go tomorrow. Let's see if that happens. But good run today. I've been doing a lot of modifications to the bike, trying to make it a little bit more fitting, because as I said last time, I've added the aero bars, which made my positioning a bit weird. So what I ended up doing was moving the seat slightly forward. I initially had removed all the spacers from the aero bars, but I felt like that was too low. So now I'm adding 1 spacer to it. Hopefully that will give me a little bit better positioning. I did install a shorter stem on the bike too, and I think that just put me into a way better position. I don't feel like I'm reaching out so far either. Even just riding that on the last day, it would make such a difference. So I think now just raising the bars a little bit, it'll be perfect. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna do my base ride now. It's about 1 hour and 22 minutes. And that's it for today. Okay, so that's today's bike ride complete. So boring, but that's what we gotta do. 38 kilometers, 1 hour and 22. Average watt was 127. Not too bad. Definitely made a huge difference adding the spacer into the tri-bar. I actually think I'm going to go back and add another spacer to make it the full height. Although it was so much more comfortable, I still felt like my hips weren't as open as they should. So yeah, I'm gonna add the spacer and see how that feels on the next ride. I'm so hungry right now. I am going to destroy some food. So the last time I tried to take this tire off using a scissors, because I thought I could cut through the tire. I ended up cutting through the tape. So that meant I couldn't even if I tried to change the tire, I still would have to, I couldn't have ridden on it anyway. So I had to go and buy new rim tape. And so I'm hoping today I can get the tire off and get the rim tape complete and the new tire installed so that we can do today's brick session outside. People make this look so easy. Like I thought cutting it would help, but like your hands get so sore. And into the center to give it more slack. Finally. Oh. Gotta clean off all that sealant. Quick clean with some alcohol. Okay, this is the part where I get nervous because this needs to be perfect. So I've started about 3 spoke holes away from the valve. Just using the tire lever to get rid of the bubbles. Also, I'm raging because these tires, they were like $130 each. And I only got like, how many rides? 3 rides on that first one. Way better putting it on than taking it off. Oh my Lord. Okay, so we finally have the wheel complete. So on today's schedule is 3 hours and 2 minutes bike ride, and then we go into a 47, I believe, minute run. So kind of a big long day, you know, nearly 4 hours. But yeah, that's the plan today. At least now that we have the bike up and running, or well, hopefully I don't get a puncture. Hopefully we can bang out today's brick session successfully and not get another flat tire puncture. Since that took me a little bit to get ready, I'm going to have something quickly to eat, maybe some cereal, just so I am not starving on the bike. Even though I'm going to bring fluid with some maple syrup in it, you know, I still want to make sure that I'm not getting too hungry. I want something because it's been a while since I've had breakfast. Finally ready to do the bike ride. Woo. Took me way too long to get ready to get out. Oof. Okay, let's start this. Let's go. It is so windy today. Oh. I'm like blowing to the side. At least the sun's out. An hour and 10 minutes in, still so windy, and it's just a slow uphill. Woo! So nice. Okay, just done my ride. 3:02 complete. Now transition and time for a run. Today's brick session is complete. Oh my God. So let's look at the stats. I ended up doing 302 on the bike with an average watt of 142. Total distance was 66.79 kilometers. We had quite a bit of hills today on this bike ride, and then also I was driving through the city and there was a lot of stopping. So that's why I didn't get as far, but at least I was still out for the prescribed time, which was the main goal. What was really annoying was that because I was doing a Garmin Coach workout, so I started the workout from within the Garmin Coach, and it was supposed to be a multi-sport activity. When the bike workout was complete, it wouldn't go to transition. Obviously there was some bug situation thing because no matter what I was doing, it was not progressing to the run. And so ultimately I ended up having to save that session with just the bike portion and then start a run activity afterwards. You know, it's not a big deal, but now Garmin Coach doesn't think that I did today's brick session, which is so stupid. But anyway, I ended up doing the run. It was 43 minutes and I did it at a 5:11 kilometer pace. Total distance was 8.31 kilometers. So pretty solid session today. Pretty happy with how I'm feeling. My watch told me I got a new FTP, it increased by 3. So now I'm 243 is my new FTP. I'll take that. Now I can't wait to destroy this kitchen. I am starving. We'll see you in a later video. Bye. This is one treat that I have been loving lately, is this Biscoff, some banana. Yeah, so good.